Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Wilbo. We are back in a video on the YouTube channel, and today, guys, I got some more Cold War zombies for you guys. And today I got another strategy. This strategy, I want to briefly mention that it is going to be 5 times better if you do play with a friend, because it's going to be way more effective, and friends just help in general, especially for this strategy. And so yeah, this is the strategy. Thank you guys for all the recent support on the last video. I really do appreciate it. I got 1,000 views in 3 days, which is kind of crazy, but thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate it. And let's get into the video. So first off, make sure you turn on power and get Pack-a-Punch on and do these dig sites to get the microphone dish, because we are going to be getting the robot and we're going to be upgrading the robot. So we're going to be upgrading Claws and we're going to be getting him. And also I want to mention, if you just kill the boss dude and Pack-a-Punch, I forgot his name, but if you just kill the boss dude and Pack-a-Punch, it will automatically end Pack-a-Punch too. So that is very helpful if you just kill him straight away instead of killing the zombies. But make sure you dig these dig sites for salvage, and also dig them to get the microphone disc, or the disc, what I don't know what it's called, but the disc. Make sure you get the disc. So also, if you don't know how to do the free wonder weapon, we're going to be doing that. So basically, the free wonder weapon, you're just going to need a turn zombie, and the turn zombie is going to break through the door. We're also going to need to build a robot for the turn zombie. So at round 10, you're going to need to kill a panzer. If you want a more in-depth guide of it, there's a lot of guides on YouTube. So if you need to do that, you can do that as always. And you got to go around the map looking for these 3 codes with the black light after the robot breaks it. And you got to do the codes correctly to open the safe. So it's kind of hard to do it to actually see exactly what the code is, because it looks different when you you're not typing in the code. So basically, just get the free wonder weapon. You can get it very early on an early round. You can probably get it on like round 10, 11 after you kill the panzer and get the robot. And we're also going to be upgrading the robot, as I said. So if you don't know how to do that, just search up a video for it. That's what I did this game. It's not hard to do. It's very easy to do. So if you don't know how to do that, just search it up, and that should help a lot. So after we get our wonder weapon upgraded, or actually after we get the wonder weapon, make sure you upgrade the wonder weapon and fully upgrade it, get all your perks and stuff, and just make sure you're fully upgrading the wonder weapon, get everything ready, get your salvage, get all that stuff, get a self-revive, get like a death machine. I think would be really good for the strategy too. So as here you see, I paused the game, so we're gonna next be upgrading the robot. If you don't know how to do that, make sure you search it up and learn how to do it. It's very easy and very simple to do. So after you upgrade Claws, or while we're upgrading Claws, I just want to mention, make sure you have Mule Kick tier 5, Ring of Fire tier 5, your perks tier 5. So that's a good thing to keep in mind, that you have those tier 5. And basically, to upgrade Claws, it's pretty simple. Just search up a video. It should be very helpful. And this robot gives you like an ammo mod on it after you upgrade it. And you can do this 3 times. So you just put them in here, call them on the thing, and start the upgrading process. Rinse and repeat. Do it 3 times. And he looks different every time, and he's better every time. So his gun just upgrades just like a normal gun, and it's very cool to see. But he's definitely not going to be as good as the Silver Protector in like Shadows of Evil. He's going to be like decent, but he's going to be good help. So especially if you have 2 players, you'll notice it. He's going to be helping in general, so that should be very effective. And as I said, make sure you have Ring of Fire tier 5. If you're playing with 2 players, maybe you could run Toxic Growth. But basically, what you're going to do is, it's by this tank area, it's by here. As I said, make sure you have all your perks, make sure you're fully upgraded, make sure you're running a Molotov. You can't run Semtexes since they're very overpowered. And then if you do get cornered, there's a zip line behind you, so you can zip line down. And also make sure you're running decoys as well. And the reason we want Mule Kick tier 5 is because it gives us a chance after we throw one of these, like throw like a decoy, it will like give us a chance to get a free one back. So we didn't even really use it. And also the regular zombies do drop ammo. They have a chance to drop ammo. So that's also very effective for the wonder weapon. I also want to mention, you're basically just going to be hugging this window right here and sitting next to the window the whole time. And you're going to call Klaus in to your left. And it also does take Klaus about a round or 2 to recharge, especially on the higher rounds. It'll take him about 1 round to recharge. And I just want to mention that the Swarm mod is the only mod of off the ground that you're going to want to get, because it's very effective against like the Disciples, the Panzers, the like Manglers is really good against, because it's like a bomb thing, and it kills them easier, I guess. I don't really know, but especially on the higher rounds, it's gonna knock down the zombies. So instead of like having the super sprinters run really fast, it's gonna knock them down, so it's gonna just slow them down a little bit. So that should be very helpful. And the wonder weapon actually does start to fall off in the high rounds, just because the zombies health caps are like round 55 or something like that. So it's kind of annoying and it's kind of bad. But there's a tank call-in station at like the middle where you call in Klaus, and you're just gonna want to put them to your right, your left by the boxes, and just hug the window. You can always back up, and I also do want to mention panzers do spawn behind you. You'll see here in a second that the panzers do spawn behind me, which is very annoying. And as you see there, just pop your ring of fire on the panzer rounds, and then there's mangler rounds, and there's the stipple rounds, which there should be about 4 to 5 panzers that spawn in, and it shouldn't be hard to deal with, but it's very constant. It's very constant. It's kind of like megatons, but like they've happened more like that, especially on the high rounds. They start to happen like more and more and more, so it's very annoying. And they shouldn't be too hard to kill if you have this mod right here. And they do sometimes spawn behind you, so just keep in mind that. And there's always like a zip line behind you, so if you do need to pop the zip line, you can always go ahead and do that. But as I said before, make sure you're only using the swarm mod. The swarm mod is going to be the only one that's very effective, and that's really it. If you do run out of ammo on this weapon, you'll switch back to the regular weapon, so it's all good anyways. And if you always need to throw Molotovs, you can throw Molotovs. And as I said right here, Panzer sometimes does spawn behind you, and the manglers also sometimes do spawn behind you, but Klaus is very effective and should help a little bit too. So I'll show you in a minute how Klaus works. Basically, he just has like an XM4, and he has an ammo mod. It's usually dead wire. I don't know if it's randomized or not, but basically on this high round strategy, you're just going to want to try to get headshots, especially on the high rounds, because the zombies' health is very high and very crazy. So just try to get headshots and try to go crazy with that. And basically, as I said right here, there's a call-in station. It happens every few rounds, and as you see, I'm on round 56, so I'm dealing with the super sprinters. And also, you can spin the box for the ray gun if you really do want the ray gun, but call-in Klaus right here, the ray gun actually can be very effective. I heard it's really good for the bosses, and it's better than the regular wonder weapon. So I haven't tried that out, but if you want to go ahead and try that out, you can. But Klaus is a real big help, especially on the super sprinter rounds. And the problem with the super sprinter rounds, you're basically just going to be popping ring of fire constantly. So if you're running this with friends, just you guys can switch on and off with ring of fire and let one person charge up ring of fire. And there's a swarm mod right here. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the clip.
Come on, my nigga, we don't go, my nigga, for all of my doors in the pen. You said you was gang, but you never hanging, I guess it was a miss. The picture I paint is never gonna change, RPG, we gonna win. Spending this cash, we'll run to the back, we can do this shit all again. Come on, my nigga, we don't go, my nigga, for all of my doors in the pen. You said you was gang, but you never hanging, I guess it was a miss. The picture I paint is never gonna change.